the opposite. Huron.
It's doing pretty good. Did you watch Rockingham?
No, does it work? Did you watch it?
No, it doesn't work.
You know who won?
No.
I don't remember who won either. Is Steve Inkeman? Whoa! What? I was just saying, have you been watching it?
Yeah, I didn't watch last night.
There's so many players that I've never heard of because I haven't watched baseball in so long. Like, haven't like really watched baseball in so long. But like playing out of the park, I've learned a lot of players that I never knew before. Brewers are taking on the Cityless Athletics right now.
Who's pitching?
For who? For both?
Yeah.
Fastball Freddie Peralta for the Brewers and JT Ginn for the A's. Jackson Churio drove in his 18th run of the year on a double, his 7th double of the year. And Christian Yelich drove in his 12th run of the year on a single. Lawrence and Butler was in the plate. Do you know who Lucas Erceg is? Lucas Erceg, the reliever.
Yeah.
He ruined my Brewers franchise.
How?
I went 85 and 77 and missed the playoff in 2031. 90 and 72 and lost in the wild card round in 2032. I signed Lucas Erceg, and it said, hey, signing Lucas Erceg will disrupt the locker room. And then we proceeded to go like 65 and 97. I thought we were just getting better, and then we got worse. Also, I'm not going to re-sign Jackson Churio because he's not as good as I thought he was going to be. So I'm hoping to get a compensatory pick for him in the draft. But I do got two power hitters, one guy in his third year and one guy in his first full year after he missed most of his first year due to injury. They both hit like 30 home runs, and the one guy's hit 30 home runs in 3 straight seasons, and the other guy hit 30 home runs in his only complete season.
What's their batting average?
Oh, nice! We called up I wouldn't say he's like a top prospect for us, but we called up one of our prospects today. He just made a nice 3 on that. He's still my he's still my starting catcher. I actually do think that he made his major league debut, but I don't think he has a hit yet in his career.
seen him before.
All right, that's wrong. I'm thinking of a different guy. Yeah, he's Baseball America's number 43 prospect heading into this year. He hasn't played yet this year though. He must be injured. Because otherwise, oh boy, that's not good. What's wrong with him?
Is he batting 0?
He's not batting at all. He's had one plate appearance in the last 2 years.
What did he do?
I don't know. I'm trying to. He's got a. I don't. He's the Brewers' number 1 prospect right now. Let's see. He suffered a. Oh my gosh. He walked on his first at bat last year and suffered a torn labrum in his shoulder on a dive back to first base. And has yet to return. He missed all of last season and he's missed the first 2 weeks of this season. And yeah, he was a minor league Gold Glove winner in 2023. He's a great framer, it says. Former international free agent signing, 22 years old, from Venezuela. His scouting grades are hit 50, power 50, run 40, arm 60, field 70. Jefferson Caro. Jefferson is 1 half, so it might be Jefferson. Yeah, hit 262 in Double-A in 2023 with 16 home runs and 49 RBIs, and only had the 1 at bat last year in Triple-A. Our second. Oh, do you want me? I should look at the Red Sox. Roman Anthony, you know this guy?
Senior, it's like prospect.
Number 1, yeah.
Wow.
Gee, he might be. Yeah, he's the number 2 prospect in all of baseball, right behind Roki Sasaki.
I saw the list like a few weeks ago.
Hey,
Not sure if it changes or.
there's a prospect. I think it changes like once a month, maybe. There's a top 10 prospect in all of baseball. He's in single A right now. Oh. Gee. He's still the number 7 prospect in all of baseball, and he missed 23 and 24 with Tommy John surgery.
Who is that?
Andrew Painter of the Philadelphia Phillies. So far this year, he has pitched in 2 games with a 4.15 ERA.
Didn't he pitch last year?
No, he missed all of last year with the Tommy John. He hasn't pitched since 2022.
He's a prospect.
Yeah, he's number 7 overall. It helps that he's 6'7".
How'd he do in 2022?
Gee, very good. He had in 38 innings of A ball, he had a 1.40 ERA. In 36 innings of high A, he had a .98 ERA.
Jesus Christ.
And in 28 innings of Double A, he had a 2.54 ERA. The number 5 prospect is in high A right now, Max Clark.
What team?
The Tigers.
Jackson Jones still on prospect.
Jackson Jobe. Yes, he is 4th. He's right in front of Max Clark. But Jackson Jobe is not going to be on it for long. I believe it's 50 career innings and you get taken off the list. So that's when it updates. But then I think they do like a reappraisal of all the picks like halfway through the season or something. Like, Roki Sasaki has pitched 13 innings. Jackson Jobe has pitched 24 innings. Christian Campbell is on there. He's had 66 at-bats. I believe 150 is the cutoff. So those guys will be off there.
He came out of nowhere. He was not
Who's
a
it?
prospect until last year.
Christian Campbell?
Yeah.
Giving up on the two-way player attempts in out of the park in like modern day. I don't have any two-way players right now in 1897, but I am still rolling with them if I had one.
He's a two-way pitcher.
Yes. Yeah, because the guy I took in the first round, my first draft, so 2025. Was a pitcher and right fielder / first baseman. But it's almost more fun to play with the like modern day, because like every player is not going to be exactly the same. Like in 1897, I draft Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner is not going to deviate that much from his like MLB career. But like, I draft a guy in the first round in 2025. He could end up being like Babe Ruth to be like the best of all time, or he could end up being that one guy that got the yips and never played in the majors. Like, you for sure have a better chance of it being a major leaguer if you're drafted in the first round, but it's not a done deal. Like, one of my most reliable pitchers was a 13th rounder.
Interesting. In the 2000s.
I think it was like 2027.
But in 1890, you're gonna get the guy you expect.
Yeah, basically. Like, I texted you last night that I passed on Roger Bresnahan. Like, I wasn't trying to, I just kind of felt like he'd still be available in the 5th round, since he was available in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rounds, and he wasn't. But, yeah.
Did you win any more pennants?
No, I stink. I haven't won a pennant since 1883, and it's 1897.
Damn.
Yeah. Good thing I have extreme fan loyalty, though. Oh, he already got his first hit, the guy we called up today. The one season I was frustrated is that I went 77 and 63 and was 4th in the National League, or whatever the league it's called. And at 77 and 63, I would have won the American League. And the team that went 77 and 63 in the American League won the World Series.
Americans so
Yeah, it's called National League and American League, but I think that's because they don't want to make it more difficult than it has to be.
They have the Players League in 1890.
No.
No.
I assume they don't have the Federal League. Wait, who was in the Players League?
John Montgomery Ward.
No, like what team?
I think it's the Wards.
No, I never had any of those teams.
King Kelly's teams.
No. Yeah, it is pronounced Jefferson Cairo. Jefferson.
The J is a Y.
Yeah. So like, man, he was 21, started his first season at AAA and got hurt in the first game. That sucked. Let's see if there's any other young guys that are like way up.
Ethan Salas.
Yeah, Ethan Salas is, no, Ethan Salas is 18 in AA. Oh my god. He signed for $5.6 million. That's more than, that's like their entire international free agent budget.
I think he was 16 or something.
Well, he's only hitting 188 this year in AA. But he's like phenomenal in the field. What was the next one you said? Burrito.
Yeah. Brito.
I don't see him. JJ Weatherholt, I traded for him in 2032. He's in AA right now. In 364. You said Juan Burrito?
Yeah. So
he's not on the list because I don't think he's in the top 100. He was 100 last year in Baseball Prospectus, but he wasn't ranked in Baseball Nation or whatever. He's hitting 291 this year with 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
What's his own pace?
406.
He's like
Okay. Only 23 also. And is a switch hitter, that's nice. Last season he was better as a righty, this season he's better as a lefty. John Thorpe. Do you think he's still alive? Yeah. Oh, I just barely got in. This is a big one, JD. Mars late models at 34 tonight. There's the big slow racing. Yeah.
All the big guys.
Some of them. Brandon Shep, like all the big guys from the Midwest. Brian Gustin, Bobby Pierce, Brian Shirley, Brandon Shepard, Jason Fager.
Gotcha.
Like, Bobby Pierce is actually leading Mars Tour points, even though he's not going to run the whole thing because he's running Outlaws series. Tonight. It's like southeast Iowa. Yeah, like, so the MLRA tour, which is like a lot of Missouri, Iowa, Super Late Model Series, they shut down, so a lot of the MLRA drivers are running Mars series. So Mars is traveling into Iowa a little bit more this year. Wow, this is the battle.
They racing?
It's the B main, yeah. Matt Furman and Jake Little are going at it for the transfer spot, and Jake Little, oh, white flag, 2 to go. Is bringing in their bullpen. Jake Little with the slider. He's gonna smoke the wall again. Oh, baby. Whoa, now he got stuffed in the wall. He's smoking. Yeah. Wow. The guy that got stuffed in the wall and was smoking made the transfer. He threw a slider while he was smoking. Ah!
They bring me.
Something's a back card, yeah. Like, all the work, like Bobby Pierce and all those guys did.
Will somebody give me the name?
Can't make the feature?
No, if they make the feature but don't have a car, if they crash across the
Oh. I mean, this guy is not going to get a car. Like, and like, I assume if one of the big guys wrecked his car, he'd have a backup car. So, this is Brandon Shepard, who drives the 1. Brandon Shepard drives the 1 on like the World of Outlaws, but here he drives his own 5 car. So like, I don't know if they have the amount of backup cars and resources as his national team does, because he doesn't own his own team for the national series, but this is just local stuff to him. Yeah, that's the Valvoline car. The Rocket 1.
I thought he got fired from Maybe
no, I don't know if he got fired, but he did not drive for them for a long time. It was probably 3 years ago that he stopped driving for them? I don't know. And then he went... I don't remember what car he drove. Might have just drove his own car, and Tim McCready was in that car, and Hudson O'Neill was in that car, and now Shepard's back in it.
That's interesting. I missed the last couple of weeks for some reason. I was watching too much baseball. I think they had that off week.
It seems like they're off or getting rained out every week. That's why, like, so probably half these guys are at 34. I don't know where else is racing this weekend, but I assume there's other local races. Oh! Dang! Right off the I guess it was a foul tip. Hey, yell at again. Only his second hit of the year against the lefty. I remember when he used to rake against lefties. Now I'm actually curious to see where like the Lucas Oil and the Outlaws are, because I don't remember the last time they've raced. I got another good battle in this one, not for the transfer spot, for third, which is not a transfer spot, but McKay Wenger's leading Frank Heckeness Jr., Steve Stoltz, and Ryan Unzicker.
Ooh. I think I've heard of Ryan Lindsay.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Let's see. Oh yeah, did you see Hulk Hogan is now sponsoring the World of Outlaw late models? Oh, okay. No, it's the real American beer Outlaw too. Yeah. Late model. So Lucas Oil's been off for the last month, and they don't race again until next week Friday. Outlaws raced the last 2 weeks. Actually, got rained out 2 weeks ago. Raced last week at Farmer City, and now have a week off. So that's why all the guys are finding someplace to race. Like the southern guys will find somewhere down south to race, and the northern guys all went to 34 with the Mars series. Let's see if I can find where some of those other guys are.
I'm glad they're not racing because, well, I'm not glad they're not racing. Now I know why I keep missing it.
Right. Yeah. Like, oh, I-75, that's also on Flow. They have the Schaefer's Oil Southern Nationals. And let's see who's there. I assume some big guys are there. Yeah, Tyler Erb is there. Mike Marlar is there. Dale McDowell is there. Jimmy Owen, Brandon Overton. Garrett Smith, Ricky Weiss. Yeah, so like all the southern based guys kind of went to that one, and all the northern based guys kind of went to the Mars. Battle of the Five. If there's anywhere else they're racing. Selinsgrove is racing tonight. Ross Robinson is at Selinsgrove.
Is he driving 7?
Yes. Rick Eckert is at Selinsgrove. He's kind of a Pennsylvania local anyway. Oh, I guess they decided they're not running sprints this week against Williamsgrove. Or maybe that was a different week, I don't know.
Where's Chase McLaughlin?
Who?
Chase McLaughlin.
What sport is that? What's his name? What's his name? Oh, Mike McLaughlin's kid?
Yeah.
Max McLaughlin.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I don't know. I think he might be running big blocks.
Truck driver.
Yeah.
Forgot his name.
Max McLaughlin has not raced yet this year.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's only April, but... Oh, we got a 604 late model off the edge of the track. Oh! Wow, you already weren't having a good day anyway.
It's the first time I've seen the quarter panel ripped off in these races.
Is it realistic damage?
Yeah.
Patriots car taking out a Red Sox car?
And 20 from Phoenix, Massachusetts. I like the new home run mascot they have in the dugout when we hit a home run.
Yeah.
It's like Wally the monster mask, but weird. When do you start racing?
Last week. Suck. 15th.
Made the feature.
Yeah.
Beaver Dam.
No, 141. Beaver Dam's closing. Yeah, they only got like 6 races this year. I guess it's more like an egg shape.
There's one that was shaped like a tape dispenser.
Trenton? Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is. Right.
one that's in AAA is like a reject from another team that we just signed as a minor league free agent. So we only probably have like 5 actual like homegrown like drafted prospects. Our stars yesterday were Daz Cameron, who I mean is kind of still a prospect. He's 28 though.
A lot of first-time players starting like 28.
Right. And like he's been in the majors before. He's Mike Cameron's kid. Which is kind of cool. Cameron. Kind of cool because Mike Cameron played for the Brewers. Yeah. I don't know if it was 1 year or 2 year, but it was.
I think he played for us for a bit. Could be wrong.
Yeah, a year and a half for you guys, 2 years for us.
It's part of a really big trade.
Oh, the Griffey trade?
Might have been the
I think it was. He's also part of a Paul Konerko trade.
Is that the same trade?
No, that's a different one. That's weird. They got traded straight up player for player.
Paul Konerko.
Yeah.
That's gotta be
Well, like neither of them at that point were very like Paul Konerko had played for half a season and had a .214 batting average and minus 1.2 WAR, but he was a former first-round pick. And Mike Cameron had been in the league already for 4 years with the White Sox and had a really good 1997 season. I mean, just defensively, I think Mike Cameron was worth having for Chicago, for the White Sox.
I think Chicago won the trade. Not by a lot.
Right. Well, and Cincinnati only had Mike Cameron for 1 year before he got traded to Seattle for Ken Griffey, along with Jake Meyer, who never made the majors. Who else is Antonio Perez, who at that point had not made the majors and would in fact never make it to the majors for that team. He ended up as part of the Lou Piniella trade. Yeah. A's gotta win. Or A's gotta run, sorry. 3-1. Brett Tomko was the other piece of the trade that actually played for that team in the majors. Dang. Well, Griffey didn't really do much in Cincinnati.
I think his first year he had a pretty good.
I mean, it's Griffey, so obviously it was good, but like compared to like his, yeah, he did have a good first year though, but like compared to his like career numbers. Yeah, kind of.
He had a 36
I mean,
year.
Yeah, 05. Yeah. He got MVP votes that year. That was really his only like plus year though as a Red besides the first year. But he still hit. What? Let's see. He still hit 269 over those 9 years he was there, with 213 home runs.
That's quite
He probably would have enjoyed having a DH at that point. Or, huh?
What was his defense?
With the Reds or just in general?
Year by year.
1.3 in 2000, negative 0.9 in 01, negative 1, negative 0.6, negative 1.2, negative 0.9, negative 1.2, negative 2, negative 1.
Wow. It's like Andrew
Where
Jones.
before that it was 0.6, 0.5, 1, negative 0.1, but he still won a Gold Glove that year. 0.9, 1.2, 1.5, 3.4, 1.9, 0.1, and negative 0.9, but he still won a Gold Glove that year.
What about the 3.4 year?
A 3.4 year, yeah, he won a Gold Glove. That was not his MVP year though. Hey! Double for South Freeling. Leading up to 7. Reese Hoskins to the plate.
He scares me.
Why?
He had like Ryan Howard numbers. Now he's like 240, maybe 30 runs. I guess that's also like Ryan Howard.
Wow. Seems like as the season goes on, he gets worse. But like, last season was his first year back from a torn ACL, which cost him the whole season. So. I think he's not really playing that well wherever he is. I don't even know if he's with the Brewers anymore. He won the Platinum Glove last year.
Yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah. Owen Miller is with the Rockies in the minors. He really fell off. He hit 185 last year in 14 games for the Brewers.
I think the Rockies should call him up. Just, why
not? Let's see what he's doing this year. Whatever. He's in AAA hitting 189. Maybe not. That is the Albuquerque Isotopes.
He's not playing. I think Round Rock is Houston.
I don't know, they all switched. We used to be Colorado Springs, and now we're Nashville again, which we were in like the mid-2000s.
Makes more sense.
Have you guys always been Pawtucket?
Yeah, we're Mr. Red Sox now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been to Worcester. It's not a great place.
Owen Miller's from Mequon, Wisconsin. Oh, speaking of, I was at Craig Council Park today in Whitefish Bay. It's like just a little bit north of Milwaukee. It's the route that I've been doing lately. That's where Craig Council's from.
That's why he
Yeah. Yeah. Player manager.
Yeah.
Can't believe you left. But, right. But the Cubs are really good right now.
Yeah, after they got swept by the Dodgers.
No, I don't think they did. They won that one game 16-0.
No, the first series.
Oh, yeah, Japan.
0-2.
Yeah.
Imanaga's redonkulous.
Shota?
Yeah. They got rid of their
Quintana? Was it Quintana? Osada?
That's what I said.
I said Quintana.
No. Dude,
No.
good pickup.
Yeah, I know. Qualifier, like even like post a certain year. Are we counting Negro League players?
Yeah.
Well, Sotelo Vargas hit 471 in 1943 in a 30-game season, but had 0 home runs.
Well, I guess it's not him.
No, but I guess he's the all-time leader in. Oh, that is also true. Rankings of Negro League players should consider that Negro League data is not complete. Yeah, because we only have 30-game stats of Sotelo Vargas in 1943. But the New York Cubans actually played more games than that. So that is a good point. Josh Gibson hit 466 in 1943 and had 20 home runs.
Wow. How many at bats?
249, 302 plate appearances.
What's his slugging?
867, which is not anywhere near in comparison to his 974 in 1937. Yeah, I am kind of excited in the Reds franchise to get to the 20s and 30s and have like cool Papa Bell, and Josh Gibson, and like a young Satchel Paige in the majors. Because I have the color barrier turned off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's an actual thing on there.
Did you sign Fleetwood Walker?
I did not. I don't think Fleetwood Walker was very good. I think he only played in one game.
Yeah. But that's because he was not allowed to play.
Right. Ooh, here's one. Charlie Smith hit 451 in 1929 and had 22 home runs for the New York Lincoln Giants. Jeez. Connie Rector went 18-1 that year as a starting pitcher. Hugh Duffy is the highest batting average for a white guy. He hit 18 home runs in that year, 1894, when he hit 440.
Is that the Boston Beaters?
I believe so. Yes. It just says Boston, but I think that was the era where they became the Bean Eaters. Dang! Tip O'Neill hit 435 in 1887, led the league in doubles of 52. This is the American Association. For the St. Louis Browns, he led the league in doubles with 52, triples with 19, and home runs with 14. Oscar Charleston had 3 seasons where he hit 400. 1921, he hit 15 home runs. I think I have too many tabs open. This thing's running so slow. For the St. Louis Giants, 1824, he had 15 home runs. For the Harrisburg Giants, and 1825, he had 20 home runs for the Harrisburg Giants.
Oscar Charleston.
Yeah.
He hit 400.
Yeah. 3 years he hit 400. Ross Barnes had 14 home runs and 11 home runs and 2 home runs the years he hit 400. Oh! Late models have started already at I-75. Ricky Whiteley, Dale McDowell's Corey Hitchcock, Jensen Ford, and Garrett Smith. They're about to start in Iowa. It would be Drake Troutman and Bobby Pearson on the front row, followed by Dennis Erb and Brian Shirley. Oh, Inkman. lapper, both of them. Yeah, Max McLaughlin's old car.
Oh, yeah. It's up front now. That's
No, 40 laps here. New leader, Bobby Pierce. Lap 4. Yellow. A spinner. Justin Reed is going. Here, 33 laps left at Iowa and 44 laps left in, I believe it's Tennessee. Who had the most right now? 22 for Charlie Smith, I believe. No, who had the most home runs in a 400 season?
Oh.
I believe Charlie Smith as of right now.
You sure?
Well, I've only gone through the top 11 in batting average season.
I thought you meant as of today.
Oh, no. Probably is Ted Williams. I'm trying to look up some career stats for my 2033 franchise, but I can't seem to figure out where to look. I might just have to Google it. Nap Lajoie had 14 in 1901. Mule Suttles had 32 in 1926.
I love Mule Suttles.
For the St. Louis Stars of the Negro National League. So I guess that's the new highest. That's 32 home runs and 130 RBIs, 89 games played.
I almost want to count that.
Yeah. Are we not counting the Negro League?
Counting it.
Okay.
I want to convert it to like 160.
Well, it doesn't. Rogers Hornsby hit 42 in 1922. He hit 39 in 1925. Both years he hit 400. Why? Because of Babe Ruth?
Yeah, nobody knows who he is when he was batting like 5. With 30 plus years. Then he retired and played part-time. Was still batting at 380.
Jeez. Might be a hit, actually. The Brewers announcer goes, and Duhar, who quite frankly struggles in the outfield. I think this is a blooper that just dropped in no man's land between the shortstop and two outfielders. Oh, but it hit him in the glove. He should have had that.
It hit him in the glove.
Yeah, I mean, is that a bunt? Oh, let's go! Bryce Turang with a bunt single. He's the guy that had the bunt walk-off safety squeeze bunt a couple weeks ago. He may be the best bunter in all of baseball.
That'll keep a job.
Bryce Turang has since retired in my franchise. He's a .228 career hitter, 42 home runs, 249 RBIs, 613 hits. Never got a Gold Glove. Dang. He led the league in sacrifice bunts in 2027. Which sounds right. He never signed with another team after we didn't offer him arbitration. I kind of wanted to see what his bunt rating was in the sim. His sacrifice bunt is 60, his bunt per hit is 45. I feel like it should be much better than that. But also, they don't really give him much respect in the game at all, so that's alright. Oh, I got it. Wait. This is only active.
Zone 2 may have the hit record.
I think this is only active players. Yeah, this is only active players. I want all players. This is gonna work better. League history, season improved. There we go. The only career batting record that got broken, just of the main records that is strikeouts. Bryce Harper ended up with the most strikeouts. He should end up being a Hall of Famer, though. 2,500 career hits, 268 hitter with 513 home runs. He got to 1,500 in runs and RBIs, which I think is kind of a cutoff for Hall of Fame. I'd say he's a Hall of Famer. 2 MVPs, 2 Gold Gloves, Rookie of the Year, 7 All-Stars, 4 Silver Sluggers, and a Divisional Series MVP. See if there's any single. The only single season batting record that has been broken is Judd Fabian, who struck out 262 times in 2029.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was drafted by the Red Sox. At bats or plate appearances? 648 plate appearances, 545 at bats. He did get his walks. He walked 92 times that year. And actually, despite his 191 batting average, still had 2.6 WAR in that season. 26. That was his career. Oh no, his second highest. He's led the league in strikeouts twice. So if he keeps playing, he could be the all-time strikeout leader. But I think the Twins, he's about out of the league. He hit 100 last year in 20 games with the Twins.
It's like, it reminds me of like Rob Deere type of player.
Moving on to pitching records. Jeffrey Springs set the record for home runs allowed in the season of 2026. He allowed 52 home runs in 33 games. He did win a Cy Young though, the year before actually. Everything else is the same. Career pitching records. Let's see. No, that's a real guy. Kenley Jansen has 3 of the records. He has the highest, or the lowest opponent batting average, the most strikeouts per 9, and the most hits per 9, or the least hits per 9 in a career. Kenley Jansen. Yeah, he got 1,257, 490 career saves, which isn't really much more than he has in real life. Hey, let's go. We've got another run. I mean, most of what Kenley Jansen did in his career was in real life before the sim. His best season in the sim was 2026. He was a setup man for Cleveland. Struck out 86 in 71 innings with a 2.76 ERA. That was really his last good season. He had 29 saves in 2027 for the Rangers, but I think he also blew 6 saves that year. I mean, not terrible, but not Kenley Jansen. Another run. 5-1. I'd like to see who that's playing right now got the highest in all-time home runs. Shohei, actually. Yeah. 606.
It's not even that far. It's hitting like 50 a year.
Yeah, some years.
Jeez.
I mean, I believe this takes into account the 2024 season.
So it just repeats that.
No, I was just saying, like, he's already got almost 200. No, he's got more than 200 at this point of his career. He hit 65 in 25, 47 in 26, 45 in 27, 41, 54, 40, 38, 41. Now he's starting to fall off. He only had 10 in 2033 as a 39-year-old. Yeah, and I think this could be the end for him. He's 39. He's a free agent, getting paid $46 million a year. He's not going to get that. His last contract he signed was a contract that he signed. That'd be ridiculous. Oh, no, it's still the contract that he signed in real life, I bet. Well, yeah, after the Angels, yeah. Yeah, he's still on his 10-year, $460 million contract that he signed in real life. After that, Bryce Harper, 513 home runs. Giancarlo Stanton ended with 501.
Who was the guy you said?
Bryce Harper, 513. Juan Soto, still as good as ever. Like as high ratings as ever, has 467, and he's only 34. Aaron Judge retired with 474. Mike Trout retired with 455. Rafael Devers still going with 447. Hits. No one really up there in hits. I think hits was a thing of the past.
I guess Freddie
yeah, he's got to be on there somewhere. Who's George Van Holtram still? Freddie Freeman. I don't see him, actually. The highest one on there is Jose Altuve with 3108. Manny Machado is still going with 2812.
He's got to be like 41 years old.
He is. He hit 109 last year in 31 games. I think this is the end. Freddie Freeman had 2652. And that's it. Oh, sorry. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who's still playing, has 2557. Any other, you want to hear strikeouts, any other single season or career records you want to hear? For what?
Everything.
Okay. I can't rank him. All I can do is tell you how many he's got.
Yeah, it's
Alright. So, anyway, he signed 2 one-year extensions with the Reds for $11 million and $14 million. And then when he became a free agent, signed a 4-year, $96 million contract with the Yankees.
It sounds like something.
He only has 1 All-Star appearance, 1 Silver Slugger, and was a Wild Card Series MVP in 2032. He has 228 career home runs, 752 RBIs, and 994 runs scored, 1,503 hits, and is a .245 career hitter. 371 is his career high. So he actually stole 67 bases last year, I think. in real life?
Sounds right.
Okay. His career high after that was 46 in this last year, so he's still going strong. And he did just indeed sign a 4-year, $126 million extension with the Yankees. So he's still going. He's 31, so not too old. And probably, if there wasn't so many good fielders, he could probably win a Gold Glove.
So hits are a thing of the past, but good fielding.
Yeah. Good fielding, like, especially at shortstop and second base, is like one of the, not cheat codes, but it's like, if you want to build a good team, you're going to have a good shortstop and you're going to have a good second baseman defensively. And you're going to have a good catcher and you're going to have a good center fielder. Basically, up the center of the field, you want your best, you want the best defensive players in the league and to win games. I've seen some people's franchises where they've turned up the amount of homer, like some of that stuff, and they end up with a guy that had like 95 home runs in a season.
Yeah, not a fan of that.
No, I'm not either. Samuel Basayo, who is a real player, is in the Orioles organization. He hit 66 home runs in 2029. Yeah, he led the league in home runs 4 consecutive years, 57, 66, 54, and 51. At just 29 years old, he has 405 home runs, 1,002 RBIs, 807 runs scored, and 1,200 hits. He's a .295 career hitter through 9 full seasons and has 55.6 WAR. He won the AL MVP in 4 consecutive seasons. He's a 7-time All-Star. 8-time All-Star. He's a MLB champion, a ALCS champion, an ALDS champion, a 7-time Silver Slugger, and has not yet won a Gold Glove.
How do you spell his last name?
Basallo. He's in year 2, year 3. He's in year 5 of an 8-year contract worth $275 million. Any other guys up there? Shohei at 65 in 2025, I already told you that. John Padro, who I believe is a make-believe fake player that entered as a free agent from Cuba and is in the final year of his original 8-year, $204 million contract from the Dodgers. He hit 63 in 2027. Of course, he was a professional free agent, so he came in as a 29-year-old, which is common for him. But he still managed to get 400 career home runs in 8 years. He's an MVP, a Rookie of the Year. Actually won the MVP in his rookie year. A 6-time All-Star and a former Silver Slugger. Yeah, what do you want? Strikeouts?
Yeah.
Career?
Yeah.
Scherzer ended up with 35.78. Chris Sale ended up with 31.50. Kershaw with 31.11. Kevin Gausman 27.51, his 28th all time. Garrett Cole 27.49. Aaron Nola 26.98. Logan Gilbert is still active. He's got 25.69. Corbin Burns is still active. He's 38. He's got 24.90. Jacob deGrom 24.18. Gee, he played until he was 44. As a guy, you can't even stay healthy now. Zach Wheeler 23.94. Yu Darvish 23.19. Paul Skeens is still active. He's on the Astros. He has 23.16. Skeens is in year 3 of a 6-year, $233 million contract. 2-time Cy Young, 6-time All-Star. Twice he's had a 15 strikeout game. Actually, once in the majors and once in, I believe, international play. Yeah, any other, like top players right now that are like early in the career, you wanna know what they did? Like a Paul Skeens?
Yeah,
what am I looking at? Oh, okay. 315. Struck out 260 in 2032. That was his second Cy Young. He got one Cy Young with the Pirates before he signed with the Astros.
there's like no elite guys that are
right.
Skeens, Strider maybe. We don't know because he's not young. Alcantara had one good year.
Alcantara has announced his retirement at the end of the 2033 season. He didn't end up having a great career. He won an All-Star, or he was an All-Star in 2027, but he only went 12-13 with a 3.59 ERA. Yeah, Spencer Strider was with the Brewers for one season. He went 4-8 with a 4.29 ERA.
He's never had a low ERA yet.
No. Yeah, right now he's the closer for the Round Rock Express. Yeah. Or for the Rangers. He's 1-4 with a 6.61 ERA, 15 saves, in 42 appearances.